Well, this is day 6 of the protest, and as you can see, it is relatively quiet. It's been like this all day, mainly people just standing around anticipating something to happen. But I will say the energy has shifted. At first, it was mainly students peacefully protesting, but now outside community members have come in and really taken over. They're all dressed in black, and they have a more aggressive, almost territorial approach. It's day 2 of classes canceled at Portland State University as the protest lingers on.
I think canceling classes is completely unnecessary. It's just one building that's being occupied.
I think it makes perfect sense because I've spoken to people who are afraid to come on campus.
The university is closed and I'm a student worker, so I'm losing shifts from work, so I'm losing pay.
Students are feeling the impact of what started on Friday as a pro-Palestinian student-led encampment on the library steps. It has since grown, taking over the entire building. A source inside sent these photos to KGW, showing just some of the damage.
Trashing our shared spaces and destroying the library that a lot of us use, not just for studying, but as a place to be at peace. Well, it really doesn't win over hearts and minds.
Early Wednesday, this fight broke out on the library steps. Now, some students are feeling intimidated. One told us when he tried to go inside the library to study, a group blocking the entrance told him if he wanted to go inside, he had to wear a mask and he couldn't take any photos. So he turned around and left. PSU's president gave student protesters until 1:30 Wednesday morning to sign an agreement and leave the library. In return, they would not be punished. The president also agreed to continue funding anti-racist efforts, supporting Palestinian studies, and meeting with concerned students next month. The student protesters never signed that agreement, but about 50 of them left on their own, while a number of non-student protesters remain inside.
I think that makes really no sense at all. I mean, I'm not sure why they're here and what their point is.
And it sort of feels like a violation of privacy and private property.
Portland police are also involved. They say those who don't leave the library risk arrest. They won't share when or if they plan to remove them. Meanwhile, the university is working on a return to classes as soon as possible.
Let's cross our fingers and hope no one gets hurt.
All right, so a big question on many students' minds here is how many people are inside the library and who are they? Now, that is still unclear, but I did talk with a woman who was delivering food to those inside, and she told us there is still a decent amount of protesters in the library, along with some students who are there just to study and not get involved at all. Tim, Stephanie.
Blair, thanks for that update very much.